Relations and Functions, Class 11, Miscellaneous Exercise Problems. You observe the first question. What they given? A relation f. Here, f is not a function. F is a relation. And the relation defined like this. F of x they defined like this. Okay. And you observe they given another relation g. And the relation is defined like this. What they are asking? Show that f is a function and g is not a function. Here, they are asking us to show that the relation f is a function. While proving a relation is a function, you have to be very careful because we need to check for every element. For every element in first set, there exists only one element in second set. When they are asking us to show that g is not a function. Proving not a function is very easy because by giving a counter example, like for so and so elements, this function property failed. That's why this is not a function. Whenever while in functions chapter proving it is a function, you have to be very careful. When you are trying to prove that it is not a function, counter example is enough, right? I observe that in some videos, some are explaining in such a way that when it is a function, they are taking some examples, some elements, and they are proving. That is wrong method. When it is a function, you have to check for every element in first set there exists only one element in second set or not. Okay. Here, how to check whether this relation is function or not? First, if you observe for what values of x this f of x is defined. Suppose x equal to 2. When x equal to 2, here you observe 2 is in this interval. Then I need to choose f of x as x square. Okay, when x equal to 5, you can observe that 5 is in this interval, then I'll choose f of x as 3x. Okay, when x equal to minus 2, f of x is which one, first one or second one here? When x equal to minus 2 is in which interval? Minus 2 is in this interval or in this interval? Minus 2 is not in any one of these two intervals. So here x values are in between in the interval close to 0 to 10. When x equal to 0, which one you need to choose? You need to choose this first one. When x equal to 10, which one you need to choose? You need to choose second one. When x equal to 5, when x equal to 9 is in this interval, you have to choose f of x as 3x. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll try to do this problem with the help of graph. I'll try to prove that it is a function with the help of graph. Okay. For 0 to 10, in the interval 0 to 10, how the graph of this f of x, I am trying to draw that one. Okay. You observe from 0 to 3, they given f of x as x square. So when x belongs to closed interval 0 to 3, we need to choose f of x as x square. F of x means what? F of x means y value. You observe here something like this in the relation, this is x, this is y, x is related to like this in the relation f. Then what you will write here? F of x equal to y. F of x values are nothing but y values. Please try to understand. Here this f of x is what here? F of x is y. Y equal to x square. There is a chapter called conic section. In that we know that x square equal to 4ay is a parabola open upward direction. So when I draw the diagram for this y equal to x square, it is a parabola open upward direction. You must know that knowledge. Okay, here 0 to 3 they mention, look here 0 to 3, here 3 will be there. I'll mark that 3 here, 3 will be here. Okay, in between 0 to 3, the function is like a parabola. I'll draw that graph 0 to 3. It's a parabola, comes like this. Look here. You observe this is the graph. It's just like a parabola in between 0 to 3. Okay. Now you observe the function. When x is from 3 to 10, f of x is 3x. Okay. When x is from 3 to 10, interval 3 to 10, then what is f of x? F of x equal to 3x. You observe what is this 3x? This is like mx. Y equal to mx is what? In straight lines chapter, we will learn that y equal to mx is a straight line passing through origin. Y equal to mx is a straight line passing through origin. Here, y equal to f of x means y values. Y equal to 3x is a straight line passing through origin. So from 3 to 10, you need to draw one straight line like this. Right? So you observe this is the graph of given relation. Now what you need to observe, for every element in first set there exists only one element in second set or not, right? So here what I'll do, I'll go with the vertical line test. If I draw a vertical line, you observe here, if I draw a vertical line, this line cuts the graph at only one point. If I draw vertical line, it cuts the graph at only one point. If it cuts the graph at only one point, then we say that it is a function. In case suppose the graph, something graph is like this, something graph came like this. When you draw like this, if it cuts at more than 2 points, means suppose f of 9 is here this value, f of 9 is this value also, f of 9 is this value also, you will get. That means for 9 different values you are getting, then we say that it is not a function. I hope you are understanding. This is little confusing problem only. Please try to understand carefully. Okay. So what you identified, when I draw vertical line, it cuts the graph at only one point. I'll write that only. You observe, what I written here, if we draw vertical line on the graph, it cuts the curve at only one point. As it cuts the graph at only one point, then we can say that the relation f of x is a function. So I hope you understand this first one. Now in this only, one more relation is given. Now you observe this, g of x equal to x square, g of x equal to 3x, and the x values are from 0 to 10. Now you need to decide this relation is function or not. Here, while saying it is not a function, because in the question only they are asking show that it is not a function. Look here, g is not a function. When it is not a function, proving it is very easy. How to prove it? Very simple. You look here, when x equal to 2, which g of x is x square. When x equal to 2, you look here, g of x is 3x also. Here, try to understand, when x equal to 2, what is g of x? G of x can be taken as x square, or g of x can be taken as 3x also. Two chances they given here. X less than or equal to 2, you can take x square. You look here, 2 less than or equal to x means when x greater than or equal to 2. Equality is there. When x equal to 2, you can take this one, right? So here what I'll do, when I calculate g of x, here g of x can be taken as x square, g of x can be taken as 3x also. In place of x, if I write 2, what I'll get here? I'll get g of 2 equal to 2 square, and g of 2 equal to 3 into 2 is 6, right? So here 2 square is 4. So g of 2 is 4, g of 2 is 6. Actually, we learn in functions, while doing exercise problems, while learning the concept, we learn these things. You observe, if something 2 is there in the first set and second set 4, 6 are there. Here what we got, that g of 2 equal to 4, g of 2 equal to 6. You observe here, 2 is related to 4, 2 is related to 6 also. In first set, so many elements are there in between 0 to 10. Okay, here we identified that for the element 2, there exist 2 elements in the second set. As per our definition, what we learn in the theory, for every element in first set, there exists only one element in second set. But for here first element, for this element, there exists 2 elements. That's why this is not a function. While proving it is not a function, this counterexample method is best method. While proving it is a function, you have to do it carefully.